Hello everybody, can you hear us up there? All right. Welcome back to Ed Rocks, everyone. For you first timers, welcome. You're gonna love it. If you don't already, you will. I'd like to go over some ground rules here. As always, our hosts request that we treat this as an outdoor listening room, meaning we all keep talking to a minimum during the music, and we'll take a nice long break so everyone can hang out and catch up, get some food and drinks, and talk and party and carry on during the break. But during the music, we're going to keep our attention on the music here. We'll try to do the same thing. And before we get started, how about a round of applause and a thank you to our hosts, Ed and Lois, for hosting us here today. It's very special for us that we get to come here once or twice a year and play in such a beautiful setting among friends. We look forward to it every time. So, without further ado, we'll have Steve kick things off here with one called the Pike County Breakdown.
When I meet
much, folks. That's a song we get from the Country Gentlemen, one called Wear a Red Rose. Y'all ready? Kick it off for us, Kate.
It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down Lonesome Road, down Lonesome Road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I fell in love in Cincinnati. Our love was true, 'cause she told me so. I gave her rings and all of my money. Where she run off to, I'll never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I wish that I was in Kentucky with my mama and my papa D. My mama's gone and so is papa, and Kentucky's a long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load.
Folks, we really appreciate you braving the weather today. I know it's kind of looking iffy out there, and we're hoping for rain. We're just hoping it shows up at about 9:30, 10 p.m. tonight. So do your best to wish we get some rain, but just not yet. Not just yet. Well, that song we just played is one we get from the Osborne Brothers. It's called Lonesome Feelin'. And now we're going to do a horse song for you. Do we have any horse people here among us? Any of you out there ride? Oh, all right. This one's for you, Tiff. Now, how about the gamblers? We got any gamblers? Spend any time down at the off-track betting? Dang. How did I know? Well, this is an old Bill Monroe song. It's a classic. It's about a couple of race horses. One of them from Tennessee, the other being from California. I bet you can guess which one won the race. I don't know what kind of grass they're feeding them horses out in California, but it wasn't working for them that day. It's one called... Are you kicking this off, Steve?
No, you.
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
All right, here it is.
We're going right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, run on Molly, run on Molly, run. Tenbrooks gonna beat you to the bright shining sun, the bright shining sun, Lord, the bright shining sun. Well, Tenbrooks was a big bay horse, wore a shaggy mane. He run all around Memphis and he beat the Memphis train, Lord, beat the Memphis train. Well, Molly said to Tenbrooks, you're looking mighty squirrel. Tenbrooks said to Molly, I'm leaving this old world, Lord, leaving this old world. And Molly said, Tenbrooks, what made your hair so red? Running in the hot sun puts a fever in my head, Lord, fever in my head. Lord, clear out of sight. Oh, Kuiper, 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 my son, give old Tenbrooks a bridle and little Tenbrooks run. Little Tenbrooks run, oh Lord, little Tenbrooks run. Fetch no Tenbrooks and hitch him in the shade. We're gonna bury Molly in a coffin ready made. Coffin ready made, Lord, coffin ready made. Let old Tenbrooks run, Lord, let old Tenbrooks run.
That horse got away from us a little bit, I think. Dang.
Better than being a booth.
I had it, it didn't get out of sight.
All right, we're gonna try to simmer down a little bit for this next one. Let you all relax a little bit. Ed and Lewis hooked us up with some coffee when we arrived to set us up today, and I think we're all getting a little bit gretzy. We need to just chill out. Play you a pretty one. Take the tempo down a little bit. We get too gretzy, we start playing all chattery. Well, we're gonna have Michael sing you a real pretty one. Look out for the fiddle on this one too. It's another classic number we get from Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys. And it's a waltz. So for all you dancers out there among us, feeling footloose and fancy free, you can get up and waltz around if you want. It's one called the Kentucky Waltz.
this moon. And I was the boy that was lucky, but it all ended too soon. As I sit here alone in the moonlight, I can see your smiling face, and I long once more for your embrace and the beautiful Kentucky Waltz. We were waltzing that night in Kentucky, beneath the beautiful harvest moon. And I was the boy that was lucky, but it all ended too soon. Now as I sit here alone in the moonlight, I can see your smiling face, and I long once more for your embrace and the beautiful Kentucky Waltz.
Oh, that's some lovely singing over there, Michael. Give it up for Michael Johnson on the guitar. And how about Kate with the pretty fiddle break, too? That's a nice one. All right, folks, are you enjoying yourselves yet? All right, that's good. We're gonna move up to the key of B, the bluegrass key. I'm gonna give you some good old-fashioned BM, bluegrass music. I hope you all are ready. Kick it off for us, Steve. This one's called Will You Be Loving Another Man?
Well, will you love me, little darling, when I'm in some other land, and you know I can't be with you? Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return, will you be waiting, or will you be loving another man? Well, don't be crying on my shoulder and telling me my love's great. Then before I'm out of sight, dear, then be loving another man. Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return, will you be waiting, or will you be loving another man? if I find this to be true, dear, I want you please to understand. Please don't say that you're sorry, just keep on loving another man. Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return, will you be waiting? Or will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return, will you be waiting? Or will you be loving another man?
Whoa.
Coffee's working. Too much caffeine.
Well, folks, those of you who know us might be wondering where Shane is and where Shane has been. Some of you might know already, but I'll kind of fill you in case you missed it. Shane's in France right now, as he has been for a lot of the last couple years, and he's getting ready to bring a new baby into the world with his wife, Claire. We're very excited for him. You can give him a round of applause. Hopefully he can hear us all the way over there in Paris. And I'd like to add, if you're missing him a little bit, we have his brand new Zola record for sale on the Serene Green merch table, and I swear if you buy a copy, he's going to get the money for it. I promise. Now, his CD's a little more expensive than our Serene Green CD, but I promise you it's worth it, and it's newer. So we're selling ours at a discount, but you can stop on down there, pick up the brand new Shane McGee and Solo release on our break. And of course, we have a new guy filling in for us here. You actually might have met him at Ed Rocks last year. He made his Serene Green debut at Ed Rocks last year, and it's a pleasure to have him playing with us. We're so grateful he's able to play with us this season. He's really holding it down on the bass. He's a hell of a singer. He's a mandolin picker, guitar player, and all-around consummate bluegrass musician. So please make welcome on the bass, Sam Zola.
Thank you, folks. I'm going to sing you an old Doyle Lawson number now. I've been doing this one for a couple of years now, and it sure puts a smile on my face. Let's see you kick it off, Keith.
Julian, what are you doing? Making plans on leaving me? Have I made your life unhappy? Is this how it's gotta be? Will you be here in the morning when the rooster starts to crow? Up for all my tears to call for Julian. I've gotta know. Dress yourself in silk and satin, put some ribbons in your hair, but don't say you're gonna leave me. It's more than I can bear. Go and have your night of dancing if you like those country songs. But when all the fun is over, Julian, hey, come on home. Well, Julian, you know I love you. I can't live my life alone. Is there some way I could please you? Tell me what could keep you home. I've got no gold or silver, got no diamonds for your hand. All I have is this love. Oh, I need you. My Julian, dress yourself in silk and satin, put some ribbons in your hair, but don't say you're gonna leave me. It's more than I can bear. like those country songs, but when all the fun is over, Juliet, hey, hey, come on home.
Give it up for Sam Zola on the bass.
Thank you.
We like kind of really walk it down. It's just not
Meaning it's done.
All right, folks, we're gonna have Kate sing a song for you now. It's a very tender one, very lonesome sounding song, one that we get from Jimmy Martin. It's called "It Takes One to Know One."
Little darling, you stand out and cry. You're laughing and talking much too loud. There's a tear to your smile peeking through. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little tear to your smile, I see through. You've been hurt, and you're frightened, and you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little darling, won't you please take my hand? You can go right on and cry, I'll understand. Ain't no mind if I start crying too. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little tear to your smile, I see through. You've been hurt, and you're frightened, and you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear to your smile, I see through. You've been hurt, and you're frightened, and you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you.
Give it up for Katelynn Casper over here on the fiddle.
Stop here, go back. Why not?
remind everyone real quick while we're getting tuned up. The way this works here at Ed Rocks is we request a $20 suggested donation for the band. It can be a little more than that if you're feeling generous, or a little less than that if it's kind of hard to swing for you at the moment. We had our good friend Channing up there at the gate where you're parking your cars, collecting donations at the top, and I know some of you met us down here to give us the money directly, and we really appreciate that. And if you missed us, or if you didn't catch Chan at the gate and you still need to throw in your donation, you can come down to the merch table here on our break, and we got a bucket, you could throw it in there. And while we're at it, I'd like to throw this one out to our friend Channing. This is a song I know he's awful fond of. It's one that we get from this album called Hello City Limits by the guy named Hugh Moore. We listen to this a lot at work. Actually, almost the whole band has worked with Channing and the guys there during our, the day job when we're not playing music. And it's one we play a lot on the job site. So here it is for you. It's one called Hello City Limits. Hey, right? With you. See? Good.
This is me.
Hello, city limits, I see your sign. Left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Well, I need a change of scenery, I need it real bad to help me forget all the hard times I've had. I might decide to change my name too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Hello, city limits, I see your sign. Left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Well, I haven't told a soul just where I'll be. I don't want those blues to catch up with me. I might decide to find a love that's true. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Hello, city limits, I see your sign. Left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Hello, city limits, I see your sign. Left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello, city limits, I'm starting out brand new.
You're off the clock, Chan. You don't have to stay all the way up there. I know we already thanked our hosts for working so hard to put on events like this, but it really takes a village to put on a bluegrass concert or any type of show like this. And I know every time they put on shows here, there's people coming to help out at the gate, helping to park people, set up a little bit, or bringing food, or even just showing up. If you didn't show up, what would the point be? So why don't you give yourselves a round of applause and thank each other for everything you've been doing to keep this whole Ed Rocks thing rolling. It just keeps getting better. All right, we're gonna play a mandolin tune for you now. This one was written by Frank Wakefield. What's it called? It's called The New Camptown Races. Thank you.
My baby, she don't like me. She tells me all the time, I wish she'd board that city bus coming down the line. Or maybe hop a big jet plane, now wouldn't that be nice? Stay or leave, just don't wait up, 'cause I'm going out tonight. I'm going out tonight. I'll say it once again. and twirl the night away. Now that would be alright. I won't be home till the morning comes. I'm going out tonight. I'm going out tonight. I'll say it once again. I haven't heard a tender word since I wore this wedding band. So if you wanna walk away, I won't put up a fight. Or you can stay right here at home, but I'm going out tonight. Throw money in the jukebox, buy the bar another round. Spend my whole week's paycheck, try to paint this town. I'll be out on the dance floor, dressed up to the nines. I won't be home till morning comes. I'm going out tonight. I'm going out tonight. I'll say it once again. I haven't heard a tender word since I wore this wedding band. So if you wanna walk away, I won't put up a fight. Or you can stay right here at home, but I'm going out tonight. I'm going out tonight. I'll say it once again. I haven't heard a tender word since I wore this wedding band. So if you wanna walk away, I won't put up a fight. Or you can stay right here at home, but I'm going out tonight. Lord, there's no stopping me. I'm going out tonight.
That's a brand new song written by our very own Michael Johnson back there on the guitar. That one's called I'm Going Out Tonight. All getting in the right key for this one? You know, I just had a great idea. We should come up with like a Serene Green Favorites playlist. Because, you know, we're all really excited about bluegrass music and we have a lot of strong opinions on it. And we want everyone else to know about all this great music that got us interested in it. And we should come up with like a list of our favorite albums. Like Steve would probably have Bale of Fleck on there. I think Michael, there might be some Del McCurry in the mix. Sam, I think it would be probably some Lonesome River Band. Katelynn, probably Dolly Parton. That ain't bluegrass. One of my favorites that I'd have to put on the list somewhere in there is an album by J.D. Crowe and the New South called J.D. Crowe and the New South, also known as Rounder 0044. It is one of the most consequential albums in the history of bluegrass music. It was very consequential, influential on the whole future generation of the music. A lot of great songs on there. It featured players such as Tony Rice and Ricky Skaggs and Jerry Douglas and of course J.D. Crowe himself, Bobby Sloan. Did I miss anyone? Steve? But there's a lot of great songs on there and we're going to play you a song off that album right now. It's a very sentimental one. This is a sentimental kind of music, isn't it? This one's called Home Sweet Home Revisited.
Trouble. Seems like it must have doubled in sin size since I've been gone. Now the papers are all full of killing. killing. 2 million people willing to die for something they have never known. The city streets of drunks and junk and stone. A heaven made of hell they call their home. Now it's gone like the life of a child when it turns its back on your mind. Tomorrow has no home, sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
It's just faded into time.
Grandfather's watch he gave me, just another memory that I have kept away. It always was, and ever since he died it just won't run. I always knew I was his favorite one. Now it's gone like the life of a child when it turns its back on your mind. Tomorrow has no home, sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
It's just faded into time.
And that old house we used to live in, the roof is falling in like every other one along the block. Took 20 years to pay and 10 to rot. Dad says it's all just better off forgot. Now it's gone like the life of a child when it turns its back on your mind. Tomorrow has no home, sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
It's just faded into time. Thank you. In the keys, folks. How are you? Oh, Steve's already there.
I was born there, man. Born with a face in my hand.
All right, folks, we got just a few more songs coming up here before we take a break. At which point, I would encourage you to come down and visit the merch table. We actually have some brand new t-shirts. You're going to be the first ones to even see them. We're very excited about them. We've been waiting to release this design for a while. And it features yet another bird. Not the green heron. I've seen some of them green heron shirts floating around. And it's not the barn. It's actually the Pennsylvania state bird. Who knows what the Pennsylvania state bird is? Oh, a well-informed audience, I see. We got some birders here among us. No? A couple? I'm an amateur birder myself. I try not to go out in the woods or leave home without the binoculars. Although a grouse is very hard to spot. You hear them more often than you see them. You know that sound? You woods dwellers know that one?
Knocking on the door.
No, they beat their wings or their tails or something. That's the sound of it. Vouch for me, Amy. I see you nodding over there. You live in the woods. Anyway, you can come find out for yourself on our break. We have grouse shirts. We're gonna have Kate sing one for you now. A song called Wrong Road Again.
Me every time. You're someone I just can't say no to. And you're so good at changing. So here I go down that wrong road again, going back where I've already been, even knowing I'm where it ends. Here I go down that wrong road again. Soft easy lines, or I stop to think I'm believing, and I'm falling for you one more time. So here I go down that wrong road again, going back where I've already been, even knowing I'm where it'll end. Here I go down that wrong road again.
love will fade away in sadness. Precious one she wrote me. She closed by saying I love you so. Come back, darling, to the only one you love. Meet me out on the mountain underneath Lonesome Pike, where we vow to love each other. Darling, say, won't you be mine? Flowers grow, there we vow to love each other in our childhood long ago. Meet me out on the mountain underneath Lonesome Pike, where we vow to love each other. Darling, say, won't you be mine?
Short break right now. Come on down and see us at the merch table, and we'll be back with some more music in just a few minutes.
I can see me doing that.
Oh yeah.
Jack up.